I'll show you how to beat the computer, man. Don't worry. He throwing air punches right now. Play moments. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. That man's been looking at my computer tape every day, getting ready for that game. Will, that's fucked up. Ashley.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 55. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, the Broncos, quite the route to get to this Super Bowl. They were winners of Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara. Didn't make the playoffs the next 4 years, going a combined 27 and 37. But now here they are back in the big one.
And this is one of those franchises that sometimes we forget the success that they've had over the years. This is their 9th appearance in the big game. And only the Patriots have been there more times. They have won it 3 times, twice under John Elway as a player in the 90s. And then he won Super Bowl 50 as an executive. Not a bad run for Mr. Elway.
Meanwhile, the 49ers, they're back in the Super Bowl for the 8th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era. And they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
The partner, to get it done, they've got to take history and put it in a headlock, because they want to be a team that loses one year but comes back and wins the Super Bowl the next, and it's only happened 3 times prior. The Cowboys, Super Bowls 5 and 6. The Dolphins in Super Bowl 6 and 7, and most recently, the Patriots in Super Bowls 52 and 53.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about.
See that, coach? 3 and out.
The field when you can, especially on 3rd down, and 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That one
Hot dog hit. Get your hot dog hit.
It'll be 2nd and very short.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue.
This could be you right now, Will.
Not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open.
They do got some demons up front, I'm not going to lie.
20.
That's 6, though.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 44 yards. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. With the 1st touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Crawford.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you
Hey, Crawford.
You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land.
So
in
it'd
the
be right
end
back.
zone. That'll be a touchback.
What happened to the Broncos and Titans game?
Crawford's off that Hennessy and simmed it.
3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them.
I was waiting all night for that bullshit. He do that. That's what he do.
I already beat the man 69-0 earlier in the year. You weren't missing much. But yeah, he simmed it.
He simmed it.
Yeah.
Why he simmed it for?
Because he thought it was the Pro Bowl week. Because he's off that Henny.
Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah, I know you egged him in the first game of the season. I heard about it. I was trying to see the
63-0.
game.
Would have been more of the same.
I mean, that was the last game of the season, really, because we can't see the Super Bowl.
I'm broadcasting Super Bowl right now. It's against the computer, though.
I mean, yeah, I can dig that, but let's see, can I see a broadcast? Tell Crawford put that shit down, man. What you got going on? You broadcasting on the app. You ain't doing it on your... Because I don't see it up here on the game.
It's in the group chat.
That's good for a 49er. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be
Crawford, shit. Now he ain't replying. You say he'd be right back.
But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
How's that not a pick?
And it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver.
How's that not a pick?
3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd
Man, wide open. God
Deep in
damn.
Denver territory. They're able to convert on
Quiet
third
at
down, and it sets up the first and goal. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more.
Is that your mic?
They went zooming past that number
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's me. Hold on for a second.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard
Man,
line,
what
and
you
it's
got
second
going
down
on,
now.
man?
Garoppolo
What you
gonna
got
give
going
it
on,
Mostert.
man?
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out. But does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that's the old bend but don't break approach. Make sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 6-yard line. Block working out of the gun. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What we just saw there, not a surprise, is it?
Yeah, I'm on the
This is
watch.
what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press it so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Leonard throwing on target to Fant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. 18-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down at 4. From the gun, it's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos push further out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And it's 21-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Philip Lindsay touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 49-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Taking a shot for Samuel, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Kareem Jackson.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. They need him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Block. Screen pass to Lindsay. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for and this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now, they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Garoppolo on first down. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Now this will make it into the end zone, and this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun. Lock. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This is the tight end fan. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First
What do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call. I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with 4th down. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now to the air, Locke. His pass caught at the 4. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Locke. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people out there.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Garoppolo's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just wanted you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Block now on 1st down. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Lock now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For Jerry Jeudy, incomplete. It's now
3rd quarter of action, Super Bowl 55. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Here's a 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To George Kittle.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Debo Samuel.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Bradley Chubb. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsay. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
Don't worry, there'll be more to come.
So it's Bronco football.
So there'll be plenty more to come.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
This is one. This is just one. He'll be alright. About to crack his head in 9 more times after this, dude.
And that sets up first and goal now.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
If anything, he should thank Will for giving him a chance to win.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now we've got
Should have said thank you, Will, for the chance to win, and then gotten off instead of been mad about it.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah, he mad. He mad, man.
A lot gonna throw it here. It's caught at the 4. I think the ball's out, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And this offense can... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out.
And this will be caught.
What's a dot?
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
I think what we're seeing.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Alright.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. 44. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will swell by
Championship.
Brandon McManus to kick off 40.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for deep.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
A.J. Boye on the coverage.
Garoppolo again. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly. fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that. They're not going to let you beat them deep.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 26.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do it.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for... He's got a man complete. And now off to the races down the right side.
Making it happy,
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody don't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
No, okay.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west, and it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.